so they would use molds that wobbled properly, like a proper jelly. And this was considered a great feat to be able to
make jellied eels.
Yeah.
Oh, aren't we lucky we're here?
Ridiculous.
I always think of cowboys. They must stink to high heaven all week. Then they come into town and have a bath.
Yeah. Imagine having to clean that path.
Well, it was a galvanized iron bath. It wasn't.
No, but even so.
It wasn't a proper bath.
No, of course not. I'm always mystified by Turkish baths. I cannot for the life of me imagine going somewhere where there's this. I mean, okay, they segregate the sexes, obviously, but I mean, being butt naked
in front of somebody else.
In front of total strangers and then getting into the same pool.
Water that's like probably weeded.
Yeah, I know, gross. I saw a thing with a Muslim couple, and he was explaining why they don't use toilet paper. They wash. And to demonstrate this, the difference, he smeared peanut butter here and then here. And the one arm he washed and the other he took toilet paper. But it was the most ineffectual little and of course it smeared everywhere else. And he said, no, that's why, because it's not clean.
What do they have to wash out the cloth they wash? They wash.
No, well, they have a bidet type system going.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's adequate.
Apparently. I wouldn't care for that alone. I'll have it as well, but I don't like it just that. And I was thinking.
What I do is I have a wet face cloth just inside the shower door. And when I'm done, when I think I'm done, when I hope I'm done, I take some toilet paper and wet it on the face cloth. Hopefully that is the last.
Yeah. What do you think of the Miss Fisher thing?
Well, she's really promiscuous, isn't she?
She is. I have a bit of difficulty
she's a
with
little bit
it.
smug, I think.
Yes, very.
Full of herself, sort of.
Yes.
I don't quite.
I
don't quite approve of her.
No. I don't always see the relevance between the promiscuity and the story. Because you could quite easily have the story without.
Yeah, without that little
Yes. I can cope with her smugness,
not
but
at all fussy about who she thinks.
no, she isn't.
And I don't believe that women. I'm sorry, but this Miss somebody and the Duke.
The Scarlet.
Yeah. I don't believe women did those things in
No.
those days. I'm very sorry. They don't go walking into dark alleys
exactly.
and all that sort of stuff. I mean, that just didn't happen.
I haven't been able to watch any of that because I saw
watch
a
it.
bit of it and I thought that's not right.
No.
And
No, me too. I just don't watch it. And as for Agatha Raisin, she's so bloomin' full of herself.
well, I think that is actually supposed to be sort of almost comedy.
Yeah, because they've got one of they and one of these and one of those and one of the other.
Yeah.
One of the others and Asian and all sorts of
That's
things.
the other thing I've noticed in everything now.
Yeah.
But I'm talking British.
We've got licorice all sorts now.
Yeah. And whether it's right, wrong or indifferent, and it aggravates was somebody in a wheelchair. And there was, right, to be fair, there was no reason why they shouldn't have been in a wheelchair. But there was also no, it wasn't part of the storyline. So, I don't know how to say, I'm just getting
This world is
yeah, I'm getting quite bigoted, I think.
me too.
I need to spend some time with my mate. And as for when I see, I know what it was that absolutely incensed me, and then I felt quite ashamed of myself.
I too. I'm sorry to have to be ashamed of myself.
I was watching, I caught a bit of QI.
Now that's got beyond a joke now.
They had, I think it's a comedian, a female comedian, and I think she's got cerebral palsy. And she battles to speak properly.
Yes, dark-haired girl.
I just heard it, and I thought, you can't do this to me.
I wondered if she was deaf.
No, I don't think she is deaf. I think it's cerebral palsy. And I just thought, this is pushing it. I'm sorry.
But they get involved in now.
Well, they always kind
They've
of
always.
been, but it's
I
more
don't
openly
watch
involved.
it now.
I like Sandy Toksvik. She did a series of podcasts in when COVID started, and she did a series of podcasts on women that history has just erased and forgotten about. You know, people who were influential, but because they're women, they just were.
Like Grace Darling. Remember Grace Darling?
Yes, yeah, that's right.
And all these suffragettes.
Yeah, so she did a whole series, and every day it was
And you get your gun and Calamity
different.
Jane and all that.
Yeah.
Mary Esther.
She was very good.
Mary Esther. Lady Esther.
Oh,
The one that told Churchill something that he's drinking. And he said, well, tomorrow, madam, I'll be sober. But you will kind of like to drink.
I think my favourite one of Churchill was, if you were my husband, I'd poison you, I'd put poison in your wine. Madam, if I were your husband, I'd drink it.
Yeah, he was a great guy also, Churchill.
Yeah.
Good life to live with, I should have met.
Yeah, I'm getting quite annoyed with this revisionary history that we're getting, and
Twisting everything.
yes, I'm finding it quite aggravating. And this great inclusivity. I'm sorry, there are some things where if there is, for example, if I am a double amputee, okay, I think it is jolly unreasonable of me to expect to participate in Strictly Come Dancing. I just think that is.
And that deaf lady,
She did so well. Though.
she actually won, I think.
Yes, I think she did.
But what else did I see there?
There was the dwarf
Oh,
in
oh.
Strictly as well.
Yes,
That
and everything last year, they had a blind lady. She couldn't see. She was very clever, but she couldn't see. So he had to,
read the question to her.
yeah.
And I suppose I could get with that, but I'm just this inclusivity. I'm sorry. I'm I'm not saying that everybody who is not absolutely normal should be hidden away from society, but I do think people need to start being reasonable and realistic about what you can and can't do.
Well, I don't watch dancing anymore because
don't.
that's not dancing, that's physical jerks as far as I'm concerned.
I stopped watching when they put the dwarf on.
No, I stopped watching
That upset my sensibilities so much.
when they had two females and two males dancing. That
That didn't worry me, but
that should worry me.
at least they could all still dance.
I thought it was ridiculous.
But these
Besides
things,
which, there's not much ballroom in it anyway. It's mostly physical jerks, isn't it?
yeah, they take these things on too long. They should quit while they're ahead.
They should quit. They should have quit when Brucey went, or at least when
Len went.
Len went.
Yeah, it's. As I say, I don't watch much TV. I don't actually watch it. It's on, but I'm not actually watching it because it's busy
I
annoying me.
watched three of the Indian soapies, but they also beginning to irritate me. There's always some sneaky buggering up
Yes.
everything, and oh gosh.
Yeah, well, I started watching Seven Delon again, but I'm getting cross all over again. But I believe it's finishing at the end of the year, so I might as well just watch to the end of the year. Been running for 20 years. That's bloody good for a South African soapie.
Remember the first one was about the goldfields?
Settlers, wasn't that called Settlers?
No, it was about the people that worked on the mine.
Yes,
Was it called
I
Sydney?
think so.
It was Mulholland in it.
Yes, Gordon Mulholland. What was it called? Sure, that's Settlers. Maybe the goldfield was called Settlers.
Wasn't it Goli? Because that's a
No, that's
different. That was Ekod. He would call himself.
the Villagers.
Oh,
It was
yes,
called
the
the
Villagers,
Villagers. That's
Mm.
right.
That went on for quite a long time.
Yeah.
They always spoil it for me by bringing in somebody I don't approve of. Steve, is he still with
Perhaps
us?
Scott.
Right.
I'm just reading the names of the people who were in it. Rex Garner.
Probably all dead by now.
Probably. Well, Mulholland died in 2010, apparently. So he was almost 90. Sure. Yeah.
We're real sorry lot we are.
Now, when you think of our TV, I mean, we used to have some excellent Afrikaans programs. Remember that Norma Asseblief
Oh, that was very good.
and Orkney Snorkney,
Yes.
Kooperasie Stories?
Yes.
That was fantastic.
That was marvelous.
Yeah. Genus.
He's a miserable old blood.
Oh, genus. Everything just seemed so much more.
God, the plot.
Getting very annoyed. You know, I'm on the compact bouquet DSTV.
What's that?
Well, you don't get all the channels. You don't get 101. You don't get. But the ones you do get now, the movie channels, I swear that they all are black productions. I mean, that Medea's Christmas or whatever, that
I
series.
never watch any of that.
No, nor do I.
That irks me.
But I swear we must see that.
When in town.
Yeah, but everything seems to be
Old.
or not for us, not for this demographic. And that annoys me because if you're going to take my money, the least you can bloody well do is show me a couple of programs.
So is it much cheaper to have that, what you have?
No, it's not much cheaper. It's about 100 Rand cheaper.
Oh, well. Oh, boy. Such a lazy old soul. Your haircut's lasting quite nicely, hasn't it? Especially your fringe, they did a good job on that.
Yeah.